PlaqueBoyMax got a lot of controversy going on with this name, man. It's on some quiet on the creek type stuff. But hey, before we get started, it's your boy Klasic from Klasic Live. I'm a music producer slash content creator. Work with the likes of 50 Cent, Young Buck, will.i.am, Kendrick Lamar, Kid Ink. The list goes on and on. But I got the homie OG Corn Dog with me. Before we get started, I'm gonna need y'all to do two things, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Get us in the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever platform that you're watching us on, man, make sure y'all do that. But PlaqueBoyMax, low key, I don't know if this dude been playing around, but he's been the eye of a lot of controversy lately. Like, recently, a streamer you guy at him by the name of OJ Suave, he was criticizing him, saying that he was acting like a demon because PlaqueBoyMax was saying that he's a diva and all this stuff or whatever. And I'm assuming that OJ is Jamaican because he's saying he's acting like a body boy and all this other stuff, bro. Another controversy. He was defending another rapper by the name of Aspen Cartier. You know what I'm saying? She had some stuff going on to where she was mistreating her pet on live. You know what I'm saying? Just literally beating, like, whoop that trick, like, to her dog. And they wanted to cancel her behind that. And I don't blame them for wanting to do that. You know what I'm saying? People do. PETA and a lot of those folks do not play around when it comes to their pets. And she definitely low-key violated their pet. And a lot of people, and he was siding with her. He's recently been wearing wigs and everything. He got a diva tattoo. He's asking, how come men don't twerk? You know what I'm saying? Just like, men do not do that. Like, you know what? I take that back. Men do that, but real men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is with that situation. And I brought up this whole quiet on the creek situation because that's related to Saucy Santana. Now, Saucy Santana is somebody that hangs out with Young Miami, and you know what type of energy that they on. You know what I'm saying? The Saucy Santana look like, you know what I'm saying, Rick Ross with lipstick on and a beard. You feel me? So, hey, yeah, crazy work. And this whole term of quiet on the creek, Saucy Santana's from that community, and I'm going to assume that this quiet on the creek stuff is talking about men that's on the down low, messing around with a certain type of other man. You feel me? And we seen PlaqueBoyMax dancing to that song because the song is trending on TikTok, the Quiet on the Creek. And it's funny that this Quiet on the Creek song, part of the dance, they're covering their ears and they're covering their eyes. So I guess you're trying to be deaf, dumb, and blind to what's going on. And I don't know if PlaqueBoyMax is serious about this stuff. If so, just come on out the closet. Some people trying to say that he's in his Prince era. I disagree, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people saying that the industry is doing this to him. This is a humiliation ritual. It's a lot of stuff to be questioned. And I find this kind of crazy because you know, we had Young Thug a couple years back. He caused a lot of controversy by wearing a dress on his album cover. He did a lot of questionable things, you know, especially the language that they spoke in, you know, talking about this is my bag and him and a homie drinking 8 cups with their arms locked and, you know, sipping and just stuff that you would do with your significant other, right? But the difference between a PlaqueBoyMax and a Young Thug was low-key with that SHIT though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might wear a leopard print, but you'll be getting bodied by a nigga that's wearing a leopard print. Now, with PlaqueBoyMax, I don't think that he's on that same type of stuff. He just really, for lack of a better word, he's been moving around kind of very suspiciously, man. And I think it's bad all around. If you're just doing this for clicks and views, technically they're saying that you're selling your soul for that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the lifestyle that you live, you need to be true to that and stop playing around to where people is questioning it. Because when the dude at Streamer University got at him about that, PlaqueBoyMax actually cried by saying, like, well, what's wrong with me doing this? And what's wrong with me doing that? Hey, I think he was crying not for the fact that that's what he actually believed, but he's getting called out for playing around with that type of lifestyle. Because if that's the lifestyle that you choose to live, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you eat don't make me shit. That's your decision. But for you to influence all these kids and you're not even serious about that, and you're doing it for clicks and views, this is another scenario. Like, we talked about Young Miami and the spin that and how reckless the messaging was. We getting on PlaqueBoyMax ass. Pause. We getting on him though about the same type of messaging that he's putting out there. So it isn't just, oh, because the female's trying to rap and get her money. Nah, that messaging go for men and women, no matter who's doing it. And on this platform, we're gonna call it out as we see it. So, Brody, like, what's your thoughts about this whole Saucy Santana, Quiet on the Creek, PlaqueBoyMax, Diva, wig wearing? Like, what's going on, bro?
All right, man. I do my little research, like 30 minutes ahead of the show, and enough was said when I research on this topic right here was like the Quiet on the Creek, right? Uh, I don't know who the hell Wardrobe is, but I seen something about Wardrobe singing this in the background, doing some zesty shit in the background. He laughing, you know what I'm saying? But we've already been hearing, like you said, him putting on wigs. He got the word diva tattooed on his body. And for any of my real niggas out there, y'all let me know if y'all real ass nigga and you got the word diva on your body. But ain't no niggas out there that's real that got the word diva on them. I know that. I'm talking about a real man. You know what I'm saying? We talking about that. But yeah, he out here playing these wig wearing zesty games like it's a clout move. You know what I'm saying? You can really see the formula, the way it's played. Like, oh yeah, this is really doing something. We're doing numbers, and you said the industry, like, yo, it's too bad that you can't manage your own thinking and mind of the games or how you want to pursue yourself on the stream. If you need help for that to make it happen, I guess that's what you're doing. And hey, you're getting paid big money for some reason, I guess, and you're gonna play the game and be the puppet. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pull your strings. Uh if it's for real, no. If it's fake, this is what I'm saying. The part of it, like, I kind of seem like I take it to like this could be just a clout move. This dude ain't really like this. That's just how I'm looking at it, right? And I'm like, that's a bad move because when you play like that, the GPS alphabet community is gonna come after you. You know what I'm saying? Just for playing games like that. You know what I mean? And hey, this is a touchy subject tonight, man. And I hope they don't come after us from the views that we have. You know what I'm saying? um,
No, we're not disparaging anybody. Anybody can do what they want to do. We just voicing our
right.
opinion.
Right. I'm just saying, like, that's just another point. I'm just saying, playing games like that. Now, if you ain't playing games like that and you really down like that, that community is a very powerful community on the social media that can shut you down. And it seems like maybe he has that power. Just for the show, I was mentioning to you that he shut down somebody's channel. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, oh, man, and I don't even know who this dude is like that, but if I hear things like that, the only way things like that can happen is like, that community when they come after you, bro, they shut you down. Okay. That's how I put it to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You add it all up together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how I looked at it, like that. So if that was the case, like, damn, he got shut down like that and they came after him, which makes me think. Nah, I ain't gonna even say it. That's just a theory I got in my head, but we'll leave that for another day. Yeah. So those numbers on social media come with power, and most of the pretty much of them is the GPS, and they not letting him get away with it if he's faking. So maybe they know something we don't know. You feel me?
Well, it's going to be kind of hard to determine that. And the reason why I was rolling, well, first of all, what's the word, Brian? Brian checked in, but then he also said, quiet on the creek while he getting in between his cheeks.
Uh.
I'm not going to lie. I think that's what that shit's starting to mean, bro.
Okay. Now, the little video I seen with the dude, is the dude named Wardrobe?
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Okay, I seen a little short of him, and he in the background singing something, the Whisper song or something. Oh no, it's the song of Saucy Santana. I had to find that out later.
Yeah.
As soon as I hear it's the Saucy Santana song, I'm like, okay. So I get it. Like, I don't think you should play like that. If you playing you wouldn't got a real tattoo on your body named Diva. You wearing wigs now. You got this guy in the background dancing zesty and whispering quiet in the creek. Quiet on the creek. Y'all youngsters, y'all know that lingo right there. But I understand it. I mean, right there in front of your face is what they're saying it like on the DL, huh? If this dude is really like that, man, why are you playing with the game? Just say it. You know what I'm saying? And continue your journey. You don't have to play these games for clout. You know what I mean? Just say it and get it over with.
That's the question that really puzzles my brain, bro. Like, in today's age, you know what I'm saying? That's been so pushed out there, accepted worldwide, to where it's like, why are you even, why are you not, I guess, comfortable letting people know if that's your get down? Matter of fact, let me play this one clip that's of your boy Santana. And
not my boy.
No, I'm just saying, I'm speaking in general. Yeah,
I hear you,
not
but
your homeboy, you feel me? But yeah, somebody homeboy, you feel me? But yeah, let's check this out now. This is Saucy Santana explaining what what he meant by quiet on the creek, I guess.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck the volume at? Oh, yo, this shit is crazy. Where the fuck is the volume?
Ain't none. Oh.
You gotta be real quiet on the creek. I like this. And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek. I like this.
Oh, man.
And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek.
Hey man, wait, huh?
And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl.
Oh, I thought that's what he said. I thought I was tripping or something.
Quiet on the creek. So, are you saying that, yo, when you was young,
it's too much for my ears?
Huh?
Go ahead. I said this is too much for my ears.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I heard this whole terminology, the crazy part about this, I came across this because I seen some females. They on YouTube bouncing up and down. You gotta be quiet on the creek, bouncing in them things, bouncing and shit. I'm like, all right, so why the fuck are these females dancing to this? All right, where is this coming from? And then I figured out it was Saucy Santana song. I'm like, oh shit, here we go with that. And then I seen him talk about that to where it's like, oh, so that's what you're saying. If anything related to him, and the crazy part about it, there's another clip of him saying that low key, quiet on the creek don't have anything to do with with the activities that we're talking about. But how is that wait, matter of fact, yeah, let's play this clip too right here. But my thing is, how is that actually possible? What's the word, Laker fan? What's the word, Splashy? How is that possible though? Let's see what they got to say right here.
What's the creek?
The creek where you go fishing at?
Oh Jesus!
So that was a real statement you said. Back when I was young, they used to say quiet.
Yeah, when I was a little girl, my grandma said you gotta be real quiet on the creek.
Okay, so but what did they mean then?
I grew up in Florida. My family used to love fishing. So, like, when I used to go fishing with my grandma, my uncle, them, we used to get cussed out because, we kids, we loud, it's boring, it's like, it's quiet out here. You can't talk. The more noise you make, you scare the fish away.
The fish.
Okay.
What's the creek?
The creek where you go fishing at?
Oh Jesus!
So that was a real statement you said. Back when I was young, they used to say quiet.
Yeah, when I was a little girl, my grandma said you gotta be real quiet on the creek.
Okay.
So are you buying into that, or is that just subliminal slang?
I get that, like, they fishing, yeah. Be quiet on the creek, but that ain't nothing but a metaphor or a double entendre. Like, hey, you basically mean this, you know what I'm saying? Quiet is kept. Shh, be quiet. Keep it on the DL. You on the DL. I'm talking about the DL. I'm talking about niggas on the DL. The dude is apparently from the GPS community, and he's rapping about quiet on the creek. Okay, what you think that nigga talking about? Coming from his perspective, if he's an artist, and if I hear that, we know what you're talking about when you say that. Okay,
Ain't no questioning.
For this dude, Plaque Boy, hey man, to each his own. Do your thing, man. If you want to do it, you're trying to make it a move or a mystery to put it out, and to finally come out and all that. That's what it seemed like. It's a play like that. You know what I'm saying? If not, bro, I think you're playing with dangerous grounds because they will cancel your ass quickly. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't true, and he know that it's not true, he know that the type of backlash that could come from this through that community, you know what I'm saying, by playing these games and shit, by him being canceled. You know what I mean? Maybe it's really true, and he know he ain't gonna get canceled. And they know he ain't gonna get canceled because they know.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Brian said something that's real crazy, but that shit sound true as hell. Brian said quiet on the creek means to keep silent or don't make the bed creak. Now, I don't think Brian heard that song, you know what I'm saying? But now that I think about it, that song do have that fucking that bed creak sound that started from Cut Something from Trillville. Remember that Lil Jon beat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That Quiet on the Creek song has that sound effect in there. So
double entendre. Like, there you go.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the nigga low-key playing in people's faces by saying, oh yeah, it's about fish. Nah, I think it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
And PlaqueBoyMax dancing to that shit, he knows exactly what he's doing, bro. So
you know what? I never even thought about that, dude.
What?
What Brian just said.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. And I honestly, just at the end of the day, all this stuff is activity for being down low. And my whole thing is like, what's the point of doing all that stuff in 2026? You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been pushing it on people so long. Hey, it is what it is. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But you don't have to be quiet on the creek. And that's another thing. Like, the whole, we're just in some crazy times, because even Magic Johnson's son was saying that he like to go after straight men, and if straight men are attracted to him, then they not funny style, which is crazy. But
Wait, huh?
yeah,
If they're
like,
not,
that's what he said. But let's I digress. We stayed on PlaqueBoyMax and soft,
dude. Man, yo, hey, old boy, hey, back up, my nigga. Hey, man, you a big ass nigga.
That nigga like 6'7", 6'7", like
with heels on.
Size
Talking about
8,
he going after straight men.
23 heels.
Come on, he go. Nigga. Every one of them niggas say, man, hold up, homie. Hey, back up. Hold up, homie. Give me some space. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me give him some arm dishes or something.
Hey,
bro.
This shit is just getting real crazy, man. Matter of fact, you got anything else to say so we can kind of see what this dude, Hello Yasin Extras is talking about, bro?
Nah, man, I got to hear this shit.
All right, yeah, let's get cracking, man. Salute to Hello Yasin. He did a video about PlaqueBoyMax, man. It says we need to talk about ZestBoyMax. Damn. All right, let's go.
What's popping, y'all? Depending on who you ask, PlaqueBoyMax is currently on his demon arc. I can't do the accents. Or I'm not even.
Wait, Brian said, "Dude, sound like the Predator."
Said what?
Try to do.
Dude, sound
Brian said, "Dude, sound like the Predator." And the Predator was tall as fuck, though. Nigga, like.
So I don't want y'all laughing at me, pointing and laughing. I might cry just like PlaqueBoyMax did. I won't be getting a One Love tattoo though, because that's one of the new things that PlaqueBoyMax has done, and he's getting called out or criticized by academics for the arc that he's trying to go on right now.
Maybe this is his new like arc. I ain't gonna lie. This particular video here, I kind of understand the aesthetic he's going for. PlaqueBoyMax, if you ask me, okay, this is why I'm keep peeking. Let me just turn this down. PlaqueBoyMax, if you ask me, PlaqueBoyMax think he Prince. He going for a Prince aesthetic. You get what I'm saying? He going for that sexually fluid, a little bit bi. You know what I mean? He loves love, and yeah, like this felt like Prince, like you know what I mean, like something that would be in the Chappelle Show when they captured Prince. So he's dropping a song called Diva. Obviously, he has a tattoo of Diva on his side. And apparently he got a new tattoo like on like his finger, and it says One Love. But check this out. Tell me if this song's hot. Now y'all gonna hate me for saying this. I know y'all gonna hate me for saying this. Max, I think, is he's doing a good job of it. I'm not gonna say trying to recreate because I don't want to speak for him, but he's feeling like, remember when Thug seeming like he was going out of his way to try to be misunderstood or do these things? Except Thug, the word about Thug was that Thug was an actual gangster doing this, right? Max, people look at as a streamer.
Yeah, he should never been playing like that in the first place.
They don't get him. But I do think he's kind of on that arc. He kind of wants y'all to be like, yeah, look at my hair, look at my wig, look at my tattoo, look at my and he's committing to it. He's getting actual tattoos. He's wearing provocative clothing.
I'm in agreement with what academics is talking about here, although there is a distinction to be made in that PlaqueBoyMax is making it.
So any thoughts on that? What was said so far, bro?
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, definitely. Nope. Not I don't think there's no Prince thing, you know what I'm saying? And Prince wasn't bi. Prince loved women. He had the Andromeda thing going on. That's that effect, that Andromeda, you know, that Boy George type thing, but Boy George he was the other way. Prince wasn't like that. You know what I mean? He played like that. But if you ain't never noticed, he always had the baddest women around him. You know what I'm saying? Now, this dude, I don't believe none of this Andromeda thing that's going on right now. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that, dude. No. Academics, you're wrong. This man is going to come out and say what it is, and then he's going to probably become more popular then, huh? Playing games. He ain't playing games. This dude is serious. This dude
I
is
ain't gonna lie.
serious.
I agree with you on that. I don't think that he's trying to. You know what? To be honest with you, he probably is trying to get into his Prince bag, but he's going about it the whole wrong way. Like for some reason, when I was younger, yeah, I used to think Prince used to dress funny,
Yeah, he
but
did.
like you said, he had some of the baddest ass women that was around him.
Right.
But he never gave off the vibes like he actually liked guys. Like I don't know. Like even though he dressed different, it was still something that kind of I don't know. It's still he still kind of seemed manly to a certain degree. I guess like from
Right.
his interviews to where you know I don't know. He just didn't give off them crazy vibes. Now the way he dressed, very questionable. You know what I'm saying? He was 5'2", so I can see why he wearing these platform boots to be at least 5'7" or 5'8". You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's one thing, but he
Performing on
never had no,
stage.
huh?
Performing on stage.
It's wild. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Like he definitely didn't give off the vibes that PlaqueBoyMax is doing. Maybe because we're in the age of social media, things a little bit different. But just overall, PlaqueBoyMax has been defending a lot of his zesty activity, and it's like a lot of that shit, it would just kind of go away if you didn't get worried about what people are saying. Because soon as, like you said, you getting people channels deleted, people mentioning certain things, you're crying about it. Like you're too invested and over emotional if you're not really about that life. You feel me? Like if it was something that wasn't affecting you, like that's like somebody calling you a bitch, and then you start crying because you a bitch. You feel me? Like so. It is what it is. You wouldn't let people affect you like that if it's not true to what they saying.
Exactly. Like, nah, not me.
Yeah,
Wait.
you know what I'm saying?
Show you what a bitch is, nigga.
That part. So it's like, I don't know. I'm low-key really kind of confused about this, maybe because he haven't really just came out with it, but either the industry is pushing that or he's just borderline messing around with the fact, hey, what if I was this way? What if I'm not? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no sitting on the fence when it comes to that. Either you this or you that, or if you like both, you like both. Just explain whatever it is.
Okay, you letting it happen though. Is what you're doing. Not
Yeah,
only, you're going all the way out. Diva, I don't think there's not a real man alive that I would consider a real man got the word diva tatted on their body. Is my whole point. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Um, if you that way, you're doing it for a reason. I mean, or you just don't care. If you just don't care and it's all about the cloud game like that, like you're basically an attention whore. You know what I'm saying? You're like the Instagram models. When this dies down, what will you think of next
that part. That part.
to go viral? You understand what I'm saying? People constantly think like this. You know what I'm saying? The cloud game it is temporary, and motherfuckers is always thirsty for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They always thirsty for it. They want the clout. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's temporary, like it's not gonna last long. They're only gonna be talking about this maybe a week and a half or two, and then it dies down, and then everybody forgot. No, but ain't nobody gonna ever forget shit like this, though. You know what I'm saying? Including his followers. You know what I'm saying? Like these youngsters out here, y'all different. Y'all definitely the new age, uh, type what I should say it's that fucking movie Harrison Ford Blade Runner. Y'all that generation that spawns that generation is how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all kids gonna be man, and y'all probably let it happen.
I'm about to say super no backbone, just let anything happen.
Yeah.
And you brought up a very good point. I was thinking about that earlier, but I low-key forgot. If this is a gimmick, it's just like how the inception of pranks started. You know what I'm saying? One person, hey, let's do a $1 prank. Now it's a $20 prank. Now it's $100 prank. Now this prank is 1,000 or 100,000. You got to keep going up and up and up. Everything reaches a limit. So if you're constantly doing this just for clicks and views, the next thing you know, you're gonna have to kiss a nigga. And then after that,
there it is.
You're gonna have to have some type of tape come out. You feel me? So
hey, now think about this, because you said your point was like you think the industry is a part of this making him do this shit, right? So what if the industry really make this dude do this shit?
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Like, didn't I never looked into this, but didn't the Island Boys do something similar to where they ended up kissing or something?
Yeah, they did. And I don't know if that was industry, but think about this. Remember I said we talked about a subject like that. Miss Toy was on the show with us. Black Mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could be a very interesting point. That's a man, that coming from that angle right there would probably expose what's really going on with these youngsters out here that's becoming millionaires that don't know what to do with their own fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Brian said Prince dressed as a European aristocrat. Brian also said, I ain't no B, you a B, sexy mofo. What? Whoop.
What the fuck? What's that?
Brian said, you can't make anyone do anything they don't already want to do. Everyone got a kink. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I agree with you, Brian, but then I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he really, like, it depends on what his end goal is. If you want to be popular, if you want a certain amount of money, and they have a gate in between him getting to that goal, if he really care about that goal and don't care about morals and stuff like that, if he's so infatuated with fame and money, he will do stuff against what he think is possibly right. You feel me? Like, just because a lot of people say that term, you're A for pay, that don't mean that they're doing that because they always wanted to do that. They're doing that because either addiction to whatever drugs or them searching for fame, and they feel like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have to do this. I might not like it, but it's going to get me to where I need to get to. Like, fame is a form of addiction also. You know, having that clout, low-key clout in 2026 is the new version of crack.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? So many people done some weird things.
Oh, man, there's some shit going on. There's some shit going on about clout. Now, I don't want to jump off subject, but shit, you talk about that clout game. What we've been hearing about old girl, Krishan Rock, chasing the clout, and it sounded like, you know, she's trying to run out the country, and then, you know, before she get arrested for the M for hire, because that's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? You talking about clout chasing? You going that far for the clout? This a whole different ball game now if this shit become true. But let's get back to it. But it ties into the clout game. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, you don't think people will go against their morality just for clout?
I mean, shit. Nigga, I'm not involved with it like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, we on a podcast, and you know, me, I look at my social media every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy like it. I'm not no attention whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here speaking me as I would if you was to see me in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's how I talk.
Yeah,
So it's just it's man. I don't get the clout game like that. I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna play no games like that in order for me to become popular.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not
Well,
gonna do that.
look, bro. I've been dealing with a lot of different people in the industry, and yes, I'm not no person that starts struck around certain people, but I can see how certain people get enamored by certain people in position to where, hey, if you do this for this person, they'll let this happen. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to a point to where you have people that are people pleasers to where they don't know how to say no. They feel like they want to, well, you know, hey, well, you know, I don't want to let this person down. And next thing you know, those are the type of predators that will keep going further and further and further. And that's what it is. Now that I'm saying it, you got some predatory type of people that's in charge of some shit that would like to see you humiliate yourself for the exchange of money or whatever the fuck it is, because they got the money is nothing to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You are the person that's going to have to deal with that for the long term or the duration of your life, basically. They're always going, no matter what you do later on. Oh yeah, you're a Christian now, but remember when he was talking about sucking peens and stuff like that? You feel me? So the internet never lets none of that stuff die.
Oh, that's next. It ain't gonna be a kiss.
Bro,
They gonna leak a tape. They gonna leak.
They gonna
leak a video of him, and he gonna know about the whole situation of the shit being leaked, and they gonna put it out. That's the next play. I'm predicting the future. Clout move. I'm like, what's next? That's what's next. Ain't no kissing. He's about to be going.
I wouldn't be surprised at that, bro.
He about to. Yeah, he about to go down. No pun intended. Pause.
Yikes. Talk about a double entendre. Shit. Brian said people don't have ethics or standards anymore, which is true. Also, people pleasers and ass teasers. Yikes. And let's get back to this video and see what else the homie is saying, man. This is crazy, though.
Very clear that he's with that rainbow stuff. He's like, I mess with that. What's wrong with that? He's hanging out with that wardrobe guy. He's buddy with him. He's really open to that lifestyle.
Oh, wardrobe. That's his lifestyle.
He was moving. You know how he was moving, dresses, boo, lover, blowing kisses, all of that. He was very disturbed. And one of the things that separated him from Rich Homie Quan was Rich Homie Quan had, I think that this is what severed their relationship permanently. Rich Homie Quan said that he had to leave Young Thug because he was moving to Rainbow for him. And Young Thug got insulted by that personally from Rich Homie Quan. And since then, they didn't mess with each other at all, never recovered. Their relationship never recovered. So
that was true.
Young Thug is very bothered by that. And when he did the infamous interview with Big Ben,
like
he
that,
said the two worst things you could be is either a rat or rainbow. I don't think that's something that PlaqueBoyMax would agree with. So there's an important distinction to make between these two in that regard. Now, when we talk about like Prince, I don't think, let's take a look at Tyler, the Creator, for instance. Tyler, the Creator, was on Hypebeast forums. He was paying attention. He knows in depth of writers, and he's got a deep knowledge of music history, why artists did a certain thing. And with PlaqueBoyMax, I think he's just surface level, to be honest. And I do think he's open to like the whole One Love thing, right? Like he got this One Love tat. The song that he previewed, I don't think it's bad. I think it's a good idea that he went with the Diva song. There's so much attention around it. The song is, I mean, it's not bad. PlaqueBoyMax doesn't make bad music, but what I say, like, PlaqueBoyMax makes great.
Oh, wow. This is crazy, bro.
Real crazy.
Yeah. You know why I'm saying that? I'm saying that because these youngsters out here, they're looking at these streamers as if they're the new artists now.
Yeah, streamers are the new rappers.
You understand what I'm saying? And the perspectives of the streamers, crazy angles. Will they be rapping about the same thing that they stream about, or that type of lifestyle, or because you can't be doing no fake shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody believing none of that. Like if this dude is doing this for a play for music too, what the hell you rapping about? You rapping about you putting on wigs. You feel like a diva. That's why you got it tatted. I got my boy in the back dancing.
Bro, with that whole diva controversy, the nigga was trying to change the term of what a diva is. You can't do that. We're not doing that. We know what a diva is, and you think that you're that, but that's something that really relates to women.
That's femininity. Femininity.
Yeah, that part.
That's what that is. No, bro. You can't affiliate that with some real man shit, is what I'm saying.
Diva and masculinity don't go hand in hand.
Here go my point. I hear he been taking offense to the way, he been portraying himself. And why would you take offense to that? If that's how you are. If you like that and people saying this about you, you trying to say in a way like, oh man, I ain't like that. In a way, you're trying to defend yourself like you're not like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't play those type of games, and you wouldn't have to defend yourself at all. You understand what I'm saying? You wondering why you're defending yourself? People gonna come after you on the internet. Probably some of your followers probably don't agree with you, and they like, yo, what the hell you doing? And your own followers is coming after you, and you take offense to them. Why would you take offense if that's what you portraying yourself to be? That's my point.
Right there. And Brian said everyone's trying to be Transformers, Autobots, and Decepticons.
Definitely Decepticons.
Yeah, we definitely in the age of all that going on. And the thing is, like, it is what it is. Be who you are. The thing that I think the most people really have a problem with is with you not keeping it real, because you doing all this funny activity, this limp wrist activity stuff,
right?
And then when somebody call you out, like, "Hey, bro, you acting a certain way. How dare you?" Like, it don't go that. It don't go like that.
Yeah, don't play that. Don't play the.
Be true to yourself.
Straight up. Just be straight up. You don't look. We're wearing PlaqueBoyMax. Look, man, you don't have to sit here and play these games. All you have to do is just tell them when you tell your fucking fan base. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't tell them now, if the industry's behind this, next thing you know, they're gonna make you suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna be part of the plan, you're gonna be down with it, and you're gonna go with the plan and go do it. Stop this now before you suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Pause. Yeah, pause again.
Let's get back to the video. God damn.
Music? Not really. And there is that contrast and distinction between Thug being a gangster. That's what makes it so fascinating. It's like, yo, Thug is a gangster. This guy's a blood. He's throwing that up, bees, all that other stuff, barter six, and he's getting into shootouts allegedly. Like, he's rolling with Birdman. He's getting into, his homies are getting into shootouts with Young Thug because he was beefing with Young Thug. So there's that contrast. with PlaqueBoyMax, there isn't much contrast. It's like, yeah, you're a young guy, you're a streamer, and you're doing zesty stuff. Like, what's so special about that? Now, if he went, I would say the contrast for a PlaqueBoyMax would be if he went like on some devil worshiping stuff, right? Which it is a tired trope, but it constantly works. Like when not Lil Uzi Vert, when Juice WRLD was doing it, he just had a couple of candles lit for a music video, and people were losing their minds. But that was 2018. Oh, what was a more recent event? Something like that. I can't really think of too much. Like you've got the Ken Carsons and that ilk, but yeah, I don't really think it. I think it still hits depending on where you go with it. But yeah, so that would be more contrast than PlaqueBoyMax, because PlaqueBoy.
Yo, this is exactly why you don't take the first offer.
Just had a commercial. God damn. There we go.
Man,
Max being a regular streamer and him, I don't know, like being into zesty stuff, it doesn't hit like that. But one thing that academics would talk about next is something that I would actually disagree with.
I think this is the aesthetic that he hopes to accomplish. The only thing I'll tell Max is this. Max, and I'll be right back. The moment with you and the OJ Suave guy. Remember when Thug did all this? While a lot of people still consider him as a genius, a lot of people said that he was like really ahead of his time. Young Thug didn't really get a lot of love from that LGBTQ community. Here's the reason why. Young Thug was clearly not homosexual. And the thing with when you start flirting with this idea of you're sexually fluid, this and third, that community is not stupid. They're not just here to support the idea. They want to support the person. So if you're not Lil Nas X, you're not Saucy Santana, you're not Frank Ocean or someone else who's actually going to be, yes, I am a member of this community. All you're going to do is get rage. It's like rage baiting the straight community because we're like, what the f are you doing? Why you got diva tatted? Diva? You are diva? Right. You are demon. Like, you're going to get that. But you're not going to get genuine support from a community that actually, like, we're in 2026. Gay people don't care that you're trying to like open up people's minds, pause, by saying that, hey, love is love. They care about gay people at this point. So if you're not gay, which Max continually has denied being a part of that community at all, that community will not support him. So what's going to end up happening is that he's just going to rage bait the straight community. And that's going to be maybe like clickable stuff. Like he's going to get bad comments. But in reality, there is no extra support. Like, you know, this idea, like if someone's actually gay, you actually do get points because you're going to get the gay community actually with you. But the gay community, it's not like 2005 anymore where it's such a taboo. They're happy for anybody who could like embody images of being homosexual or, you know, bi or whatever. They only accept members. And I don't think Max at this point is willing to say he's part of that community. So I think what he's doing now is only rage baiting straight people. However, I do think he's going for a Prince aesthetic. The difference between some of the stuff he's doing and obviously what Thug was doing back then, is knew Thug's a gangster. And knew even some of the people who would play with him, they knew Thug would pull up and slap you. Well, not actually personally, but Thug was moving like that in the land. I was hearing like, oh,
that's the only thing about these motherfuckers.
So we're gonna see what happens with this. Me,
talking about the real.
I don't think I won't sit here and rule out that this isn't Max's personality, but I will tell you that this effectiveness when it comes to promotion, it won't work as well because the LGBT community don't believe him.
The reason why I disagree with this is because a perfect example of somebody that goes against this is none other than NLE Choppa. And this is who he's really channeling. I don't know if he's consciously doing it. I do think he's going for the Prince look and the Young Thug inspiration. But if we're talking about, you guys remember the infamous performance of NLE Choppa when he was doing that Rolling Loud, when he premiered that song.
What the fuck is he doing?
That song, that hit.
No, that video.
Community. And when he did that Paper magazine cover, that very zesty.
They had to blur that one out. What the fuck going on there?
That audience.
Yo, what
shit.
What video you talking about? You talking about that one where that Tupac sample?
Yeah, he was doing the choreograph. Man, that nigga hey, that shit was straight comedy, bro. I'm like, what in the hell is this man doing? He is ruining the game of rap right now. What? Stop. Don't nobody ever do that again, and don't ever attempt to do that shit. I think that was another clout move too, though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is like, yo, we gotta do anything for clout to
I'm
stay.
not gonna lie. I think he low key said that he was he's a two-way player, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
Allegedly. I think I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Switch hitter. Yeah. And this dude Brian said, fun fact, Tyrannosaurus Rex was GAY. He had a limp wrist and acted like a bitch. Like, damn, that's crazy. Was that the Tootsie Roll while on meth? Wait, what? Yo, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's kind of crazy that yeah, it's a lot of funny shit going on, but I do remember that video that he did, and how you dancing somebody and doing a choreography dance to it. Also,
point. That's my point. That's my point. Like, what the fuck is going on here in hip hop? What is this?
Yeah, niggas.
Why are you you are making this a clown show now? So what's next? I'm telling you, the next big artist is gonna be a fucking whole gimmick, bro.
There's a lot of those right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the next big artist that blow the fuck up next. Just blow up like boom. This motherfucker gonna be a true gimmick, bro.
Well, it's gonna be worse than Lil Nas X.
Shit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the design. They trying to design. They're trying to follow the plan from the beginning of how it's evoluting. They doing that experimentally. The industry. We talking about the industry. They playing around. They playing around a lot. And the thing about it is, when it comes to that, shit, the industry now is young folks. Think about that.
Brian says, all right, 20 more years, I'm going to be the hip hop artist. Wait, hip hop artist. What you mean, Brian? You see what he wrote?
The hip hop artist. The hip hop artist. Instead of hip hop, is hip hop. Pop music.
They already doing that with everybody fucking singing and shit on records and stuff, like the Rod Waves and the NBA Young Boys. Like, nigga can't even say 2 bars without going into a harmony and shit. So
because of the harmonic rap that came out and affected hip hop.
This nigga said my hips going to pop out of place. Like, that's the hip hop. That's what he meant. Hip.
Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, hip hop out of place. Good one, Brian.
Hit with that audience because NLE Choppa was flirting with the fact that he was into dudes. No, it hit because the music hit, and when you hear the sound of the music that NLE Choppa was making at the time, it's music that would be played within that community. Like, PlaqueBoyMax is making like straight rage music, and then he's adding this look to it, and it's not going to translate. And this is why I say there's a lack of depth with a PlaqueBoyMax, and he is right in that, like, for example, like a Lil Nas X would get accepted, but it's also the music part of it. Like, Lil Nas X wasn't making quote unquote straight, like, aggressive music, like I don't even know what to think of. I can't explain it music wise, but when you listen to a Lil Nas X, you're like, okay, I could see them messing with this. When you listen to Saucy Santana, I don't really know. I don't know Saucy Santana's music. No, this guy's got a Material Girl song like that. You're like, okay, that's for sure going to hit. So I think it's more than just the identity. It's the type of music that's being created. And if it's going to hit with that community. And that's why I say PlaqueBoyMax needs to have depth to what he's doing. He doesn't have depth. Like, the guy recently said he just came back from Streamer University and he's like, yo, he hasn't smoked weed in 2 days. It's like, dog, weren't you at Streamer University talking about you hadn't smoked weed in 2 days again? It's like, what the hell's going on? So this guy's not going to quit the weed. Not saying he has.
Without Purdue Global, I wouldn't be where I am today. Start your company.
Right, shout out to the ad placement. God damn.
Yeah, man. Okay.
It's
He on some bullshit.
That's what it looked like.
Has to or anything, but clearly it's something important to him. He's not going to give it up. This guy's just surface level with everything. Like, he needs to, if he's trying to actually get a broader community and wants to tap into that, for what reason, I don't know. He doesn't need to, but if he wants to do that, this guy's got to start listening to that music.
Oh
He's got
my
to go,
God,
like,
he said
what
the
music
key
are y'all
thing.
playing? What are the DJs that play at their events? What are they playing? Look at that, listen to that, see what that sound is. Like, go listen to some art pop, man. Listen to some Lady Gaga. Listen to some 2013. Well, really, you could go back to 2008. Well, that's a little bit dated. But listen to some art pop. Art pop is just such a great album overall. But listen to something like that. Listen to music. Listen to that NLE Choppa album that he dropped in that era. Pay attention to that and then tap into that. You can't just throw on an image and then keep the music the same and think it's going to work. And this is why I said PlaqueBoyMax can be good at a lot of things, but he will never be great at any of them, because you need the time to dive in and get deeper into these topics. And like I said, depth doesn't mean lyricism. Depth means, for example, a Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator, when he created that whole world for damn near every single album release, but when he went full on, I believe it was Igor. I think it was Igor. He had the wig on. He had that suit on. He would walk around everywhere with that. And then I think when there was Call Me If You Get Lost. I don't know if this was the same era, but there was Call Me If You Get Lost, where he's everywhere with the briefcase. So there's a depth. There's a lot of thinking that goes into the planning of the rollout, the universe that he's creating around it, the performances that happen around it, versus PlaqueBoyMax. It's like this guy's just doing try-on hauls. It's like, okay, I got this wig now. I'm switching up to this wig. Oh, now I've got like this new music video. Now I've got this new tattoo. And it's just novelty, surface level stuff where there's no thought being put behind it, versus, oh, what's going to get a bunch of attention right now? And that's not going to build the long-term fan base, which is why I say again, if he wants to focus on this music stuff, he's got to have somebody with him that's like a very talented creative director that can create this world for him that he trusts. And he's like, okay, I'm just going to do exactly as you say, because that's going to take a lot of time and that person can do that. Or he's going to have to devote more time to that and less time to streaming and planning and doing whatever else the hell he's doing. Because even with an NLE Choppa, like we said, like there was depth to that era of NLE Choppa, like the type of music, the performances that he was doing, the covers and the magazines that he was getting involved with, the photos that he was taking. All of that was an era of NLE Choppa. And then you move on to the next. This is why I think like NLE Choppa is a very, very, very talented artist. We're talking about music videos, and like I said, creating these worlds for different eras of his career, which Tyler the Creator is one of the best at. But also when you talk about Utopia, like the release of Utopia, you had those briefcases that he was going around everywhere with. PlaqueBoyMax, we're just seeing, we don't even know. We're talking about Diva, Demon. He got a tattoo, an impulsive decision, mind you.
Yo, everybody got these clever alter egos that they create, and this nigga just throwing on a wig. Like, nigga, that's not gonna intrigue people like that. Like, you have to have a whole aesthetic going on with this. And I agree with what y'all saying. You feel me? Like, it's more to it than just, like I said, putting on this wig and then acting zesty. And it's just like, if you're playing this character, you're breaking character too much. Once people start ragging on you and shit like that. If anything, if people is ragging on you, you're going to have to just ignore it and be like, oh yeah, okay, what else you think? You know, to where you just let it just rub off your back or whatever, but you're getting too offensive about something that you're trying to curate. You feel me? So I think he's just being too emotional about it. Like, my thing is, like,
go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just confused. Like, it started to really seem like it's a gimmick to me. Like, I don't know if he's really like that, but it seemed like this is something that he's doing for clout and attention.
Right. Basically. And I hate to agree with you because we need debates on this, but shit, goddamn right. The point that the video, that the little clip we just seen that he had mentioned, he doesn't need to do this. And I said, right. He doesn't need to play these type of games. That's what I'm thinking in my head. He has a following that will continue to grow. I mean, are you for the Hunger Game? You know what I'm saying? Where you're trying to stimulate that quickly all the time for clout. You know what I'm saying? That's like when you play the stock game and you playing for shorts when you should be playing the long game. You know what I'm saying? That's temporary clout.
I was gonna say, I think that's kind of different because you got day traders that's successful that can put money in and pull money out and make a
Right.
profit.
But I'm just saying
compared to the long
there's a
term.
point to that. Is what I'm saying. He playing the short game, the temporary clout. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but temporary clout can get you somewhere. Like you can level up from it, but what he's
Okay,
doing,
but
he's not necessarily leveling.
The point is he doesn't need it. He has enough followers to continue on and gain more followers.
But he's not on
Why?
constant that level.
No, I know that. Ain't nobody gonna be on that nigga level. I show speed.
Somebody.
I show speed. This other motherfucker, Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? Numbers like that.
As far as black creators, we got I Show Speed. I think it's on top, and then Kai's like a little bit behind him type shit. But yeah.
Right, but I'm not following like that. But I don't even watch that shit. But I know they doing their thing, and I'm proud of them. You know what I'm saying? I did used to. I ain't gonna say I used to watch, but I would seldomly watch I Show Speed way back in the days. Like at least I caught him when he was starting off. I guess. You know what I mean? Big ass room, and it was just no furniture or something like that. Him and there being goofy with a fucking transgender or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, is that a transgender? And then they start talking about that, and I was like, oh yeah. And then after that, I stopped watching.
What a coincidence!
I was like, I didn't know.
Checked out after that.
I'm serious. That's a true story. I ain't gonna even lie about that. They did a research on that, and I was like, oh. I'm like, okay. I stopped watching that shit. This ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Decision there. You know what I'm saying? PlaqueBoyMax, there's just how I just said it right there. Either you're gonna lose followers or you're gonna gain followers. The temporary clout game, man, go for it if you want. If you think that's the move and you think that's your management is saying, hey, this is what you're gonna do, go for it. Because I'm telling you, the next move is it's gonna be a leaked video of you giving up some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing something strange.
And after that nigga gonna start quoting Tank. Well, Tank said if you do it one time, then it don't mean that you like nigga. If you don't knock that shit off, if you do that shit one time,
Who said that?
That the R&B singer.
You said Tank.
If you suck one thing one time,
no,
then you're not GA. You know what I'm saying?
You did it. That is forbidden.
Yeah, that like even if you was drunk or something, that's still there. Yeah, you
ain't no even, man.
Even if you was high on meth and you did that, you still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I know me. Ain't nothing like that popping. You ain't gonna never get me high up. You can't get me high off of Bill Cosby drugs for me to do some shit like that.
It's just honestly that type of stuff, and that just go to show you like how certain people in the industry operate. They think that, oh well, once it's not bad, 2 times okay, maybe like nigga, but from where we come from, it's like, dude, if you do that one time, it is what it is. You feel me?
Right.
They fucking mixture.
It's like
about it.
It's like it's like the drug thing. Like, if I ever smoked crack and continue to smoke crack,
You're a
people will
crackhead.
know me as a crackhead. You understand what I'm saying? And I know when you met me, that ain't no crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like that. I don't play that game. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your choice. My choices in life is different from others. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. You like what you like. I'm not mad at that person for liking what they like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not included. I don't want to be included. I don't want to hear about nothing like that. And my company I keep is not like that. That's just my circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school. So you can't be mad at me. These new kids out here, I understand it because they on a whole different level of growing up now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
Splashy said that you would do something strange for some change.
no. His name is not that. His name is Douchey. Douchey. Think about it. You're an old, big old douche. Nah, I ain't gonna even reply to Douchey no more until he pop up. So anything he got to say, I ain't gonna even answer to no more because I want him to pop up first so we can talk. We go out there and handle that grown man business. You know what I mean? That's it.
Didn't he
No
say
more
like he was
after
gonna be
this.
pulling up out here or some shit? Didn't he say that
He
last
ain't
year? He
pulling
said
up.
he gonna
He ain't coming out here and try to get no kind of
see.
contact with me. Because that's real. I'm coming with it. Yeah. I'm going to show you that old man strength. But look, we ain't going to get into that. Fuck Ducci. And his mustache
Hey, he said he
ass
in
bitch.
LA right now.
He lying.
I
He
know
lying his ass off.
And he big capping. And let's
Because
finish this video. He got like 2 minutes left too.
yeah, let's go.
Wait, hold up. All right, let's
If
go.
he was,
Even
be
says,
right
oh, he was
here.
just high and he got a tattoo. And he was probably just high and he got a one love tattoo. Like a tattoo to the ode to the moment he cried when a grown man said, are you a diva or a demon? And you feel insulted. I would feel, personally, I feel insulted sometimes. Where I'm like, does this guy really think? I feel insulted for other people. He's like, does this guy really
that's
think this is
disrespectful right there.
Zero depth, just shallow surface level.
Yeah, that's what happened at Streamer University
far right now, but it's not going to carry you over the long term. You're just going to have to keep cycling new novel thing after new novel thing. And people like Tyler the Creator, for instance, they switch it up, but it's after you've done 2 to 3 years. It's like a couple of seasons of a show, and then you move on to the next one. Whereas with PlaqueBoyMax, it's like 2 to 3 days, and then there's a new wig, and then there's a new style. There's nothing really consistent. And when you look at Prince, there were eras of Prince's career where he was moving a different way, making different type of music. And, you know, there was the whole era where he switched up his name. But PlaqueBoyMax, I think he's just like, yo, that's kind of cool. That's kind of fire. That's like aura. Let me just
Prince
grab a little bit of that without understanding why, how long
did that shit all the way
to come up with
from the
it and how
beginning.
long it lasted. And that is really the problem, more of like an attention span problem than anything else. So if PlaqueBoyMax made the appropriate type of music and made things like more thoughtful, I do think you would be hitting that audience. Which, why do you want to hit that audience in the first place? That's the question that I have, because I don't think PlaqueBoyMax has an answer for that. I think he's just like, well, you know, it's like one love. Like, what are you talking about, dude? You haven't even captured the hip hop audience, which you are so much closer to, and you're trying to jump all the way over and leap to a different audience. It's like, dog, how about you dominate where you're at currently, and then you go somewhere else? How about you get a smash hit first where you've already had success before, and within the rules that you're bound by in this realm, before going over somewhere else? But hey, man, it is entertaining to watch. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
W video from Hello Yasin Extras, man. But this whole shit is crazy. Wait, Brian said PlaqueBoyMax is just switching his ass. Yeah, man, I'm kind of confused on like what's the whole agenda of what he's trying to do. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna just kind of say I'm gonna say that I don't think he's like that, and I think he's doing it for clout. Because when he got put on blast about it, he got very offensive as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like
defensive.
defensive about the fact of him just trying to do what he wanted to do. And I'm not gonna lie, doing funny different things like that, it'll definitely get you into certain places to where you get attention on you. Like, I kind of come from the era where they say, like, you know what I'm saying, all attention isn't good attention, but you look at it as, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't care how they get looked at. I don't know if that's something wrong with me, but I don't want certain people to look at me at those certain light, like, you know what I'm saying? People gonna have their opinion regardless, but at the end of the day, I definitely don't want them looking at me as something that I'm not. You feel me?
Right.
So,
right.
It's kind of, people are kind of, but that's what I'm saying. Certain people don't care when it comes to clout. Like, yeah, if we on the internet, we can't really care what people gonna say. But you have to definitely put out your best foot forward, I believe. You know,
and you're doing that as a young person. You're gonna be remember that through your generation for that. And when you get older and nobody knows who the hell you are, but they remember, oh, remember this guy? They're gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I'm saying to myself, look, we're online, right? And for the get-go of us been going together, I think we've been going 3 months strong on this. You know what I'm saying? What if I came out with a wig on and said, now I'm part of the GPS community and this is the game I'm playing and this is how I'm doing my podcast like this now. Okay, now, am I doing it for clout or am I really seriously gonna put on a wig and a dress and lipstick and come on this motherfucker?
That's a clout move for sure.
Exactly. And you would never see no shit like that ever. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm representing for myself. I ain't getting down like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're young and you play these type of games, I had a lot of white boy friends back in the days, man. Got white boy friends now. You know what I'm saying? They play those type of games like that. And when I was young, I was like, hey, don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? That was me. You go to the other white boy and say all that crazy shit. Don't say that to me. That was me. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful to me and my persona. You understand what I'm saying? I know you guys like to play like that. It's just a joke. Because white boys, they like, you know, they not gay. They just be playing the gay game. They think it's funny. They actually making fun of the shit in a way. You know, that M22 shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for real. I'm man, when I was in high school, dude, them motherfuckers is crazy on that type of shit. That's them. That's your culture. I don't get on like that. Don't fuck with me like that. And I was respected for that. That play with them over there. You know what I'm saying? This dude, PlaqueBoyMax, hey man, I honestly believe that, yeah, it seemed like a play. Like, you know, it seemed like a play from both angles, the industry and him, just for the clout move temporarily. He get defensive people, he taking down people's channels, speaking on shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you fucking do that? Why would you take somebody's channel down? Because they speaking up on what you doing. And they got a disagreement with it. So if you got a disagreement with it, are you down with that for real? Or are you just playing games? And that's a dangerous game to play because I'm saying that GPS community, boy, they'll come after your ass just for playing like that. Oh, he over here playing. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 bam, boop. They gather up, bow. Go get him. Yep. Now he gone. Nobody knows about him. His whole phone is completely destroyed now because he playing games, and they will do that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a sensitive subject to be speaking on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Brian said something important. The internet is forever. So, you know what I'm saying? You putting this image out there now, and that's funny. Like, your career is kind of starting off. You've been doing it for a couple of years now, but let's say you got another 10 years, 15 years ahead of you. They're not gonna forget your limp wrist era. You feel me? So you just got to be careful of the image that you put out there. Brian said, "Then OG Splashy will your biggest fan."
Willful over you, then OG Splashies. Nah, ain't no OG Splashies. Willful over you, your biggest fan for sure. No, he ain't my biggest fan. I got another one. Not as big as his head, his head girl, of course. Yo, no, that was the other guy. That was Micah. Micah had the big girl.
Man,
Splashy had the mustachian.
The mustachio. Yeah. Hey, Brian had a good question. So, which do you want? Which one do you want? Clout, power, or money? Low key, clout and power is the same thing, though, bro.
Nah, well, yeah.
Clout is.
Kinda,
If you got clout,
yeah.
you got influence.
Yeah.
If you got power, you got influence, basically.
The power is different though from clout.
Well, power you can make. Well, shit, you can make
it's a
things
part
happen
of
with
it.
clout too, though.
It's a part of power. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a part of it. Yeah, I would say that. But yeah, the power. Because that's when you go like this. Shut your ass up.
So what mattered more? Honestly, let's say if you got endless money versus hella power, what can you get stuff done more with endless money or just the clout of your name? I think you can get things done with just endless money though. Like, cause you don't have to have no clout, but if somebody give you $700 billion,
you are the clout.
Yeah. So
you understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna kind of say, I guess I'll probably take the money in that, because I was thinking like what you were saying earlier, like I'll take the power, but shit, that's a good ass question, because it's like shit, can money buy power? I think it can if you got enough. If you got, like I said, if you got fucking 800 trillion you about to drop on somebody, then they gonna be like, oh yeah, nigga,
yeah,
my whole family could die, nigga. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Tell Corn Dog to F off. All right, that's what your boy Splashy said, man.
That's douchey.
Douchey said, tell Corn Dog to F off. Okay, bro. Okay, keep it up, man.
You really want this? Do you really want this?
Man, we having a peaceful Thursday, bro. Money can run out, power can fade, and clout can bought and sold. Clout can be bought and sold.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's what it is.
So PlaqueBoyMax, he's not doing it for power. If we're breaking it down to where they're individualized, it's more for clout, because I don't think he's gaining that much money off of. I don't think he's getting certain opportunities because he's betraying himself this type of way. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only opportunities that he gives is to be followers, right? Why else would you be doing it? Yeah. Views. if you're selling yourself short and you got someone, shit, that make you. That's plain and simple. It makes you the industry plant.
Basically,
let's get down to it. It makes you the industry plant if you're following what they got to say. If you ain't got control of what you, how you, and you know how you want to do for yourself. You know what I mean? So if you're the industry plant, you are controlled by the industry. You put up front, in front of everyone, by the industry. The industry is changing, evolving. Like I said, the new rappers in the future are going to be the streamers. There ain't going to be no motherfuckers from the streets. You ain't going to hear no real poetry. You ain't going to hear no real shit from nothing. It's going to be these motherfuckers that's fake.
Well, shit, we already got like DDG. He started off as streaming. Now he's a rapper and all that shit. So we already have the streamer rappers.
Yeah, I know. It's not just him, it's some others. But I'm just saying, like, this is the new connection to hip hop. It's like this is like now becoming the main source. The internet is now the main source. Streaming is the main source for hip hop live.
Hey, that's kind of questionable because I've heard people say streaming is dead. I've heard people say hip hop is dead, and I've seen people like Tyler, the singer. They said her album just recently flopped. So she recently did Tyler, the Caribbean singer. But she recently did a stream with Kai Cenat, and they were saying like Kai Cenat fans was turning on Tyler because she, before the stream was over, she stopped them. She was like, "Hey, wait. Aren't you going to mention my album?" So we all know that they did that collaboration just to promote her album and shit like that. And that's the thing that a lot of people been doing lately. They will get with a certain streamer, and they've been doing this for like the last year or so. So they'll get with a certain streamer, you know, mention their album, what they got going on it. Like, streamers are the new source of interviews, basically. And a lot of people get together just to sell. And now that they're saying streaming is dead, like, it's crazy. We know that we watched a different video where they were saying like, well, we heard Snoop Dogg mention that he got 1 billion streams and only got $4,000. And they were saying it damn near take 1,000 streams for you to get 0.000001 of a cent. So a lot of people are damn near, they trying to do it the old school Master P way, straight out the trunk, direct to consumer, because at least you're getting that $15, $20 per project. Even if you charge them $1 for your project, you sell 8,000 copies. That's eight grand. You sell 100 of them. You know what I'm saying? That's 100,000 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the industry has definitely manipulated a lot of these numbers to the point to where if you're part of that system, like, you're going to be dependent. It's the same way of how 9-to-5 jobs are basically a dead end. Streaming is low-key the same way. Unless you let that top 10% or 5%, you're not going to be getting paid like that. Brian said that there's feedback, and then Splashy said, "When you coming out the closet, corn dog?"
Yo, can you hear me?
Hey, that mic is good because I can't even hear the fan when I heard when you unplugged it, I heard the fan, but then when you plugged it in, I don't hear the fan. So that's pretty good.
Oh mic. Yeah. No, douchey. When I'm gonna come out the closet is when I'm gonna play Boogeyman and come out of your closet like the boogeyman, Jason Michael Myers. Jason Michael Myers, nigga. Come out the closet like that on your ass, nigga. Boo!
You better stop playing, Splashy, douchey. You know what I'm saying? Brian also said, clout gets you to the door, money opens the door, and power gets you through the door. That sounds good, bro. But if you got clout, it'll get you through some certain places. You feel me? Like,
yeah, but you ain't got enough power.
Huh?
You gotta have power. The power makes, if you can come along with the clout and you got the power with the clout, you can gain more power.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in situations where I didn't have the most money, but hey, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. Oh, for sure, come on in. That was using my name as far as clout. So
right,
clout can get you through certain doors.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to like some aggressive shit. That's what I meant.
Like what you mean though?
I said, motherfucker got clout. I said, excuse me. Motherfuckers got power. But if somebody got clout and a little bit of power, that can make a difference there. Comparing to the power, the true power. You understand what I'm saying? That can make a difference.
Yo, look at the comment, bro. Look, you see the comment on the screen?
Hold up. I can see something down here. It's small. Look at this stupid motherfucker. Douchey. I think you're scared of me, but you can boogeyman and pop up and put it in me, huh? You see what I'm saying? I'm going to put that.
You see this picture?
Yeah, I seen it.
This nigga took your picture. You got a fan, bro, for sure.
Hey, man. I love my fans. Hey, man.
You got a fan.
Yeah. Hey, Splashy. I mean, Douchey. Hey, man. If I come out there like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees style out of your closet, why would you say that? Like, you're a real fucking weirdo for that. And if I did that, do you think come on, you're not gonna be here. You're gonna be gone. This dude done changed his name. He loved me. He had me a fan. Whoop whoop. Check it out.
That's funny. That's funny.
This nigga done changed his name though. This is crazy, man.
That's funny.
No, you're not. On a meet and greet, bro. Meet and greet. You gonna come to me like, hey, corn dog, it's me, Douchey. I'm gonna go. It's me, Douchey.
Man.
You gonna catch some bumps on me. I ain't playing that shit as soon as I see you. Or you say who you are. Bink!
Say it ain't you Micah or something, nigga.
He'll get it too. Fuck that.
Man, that shit all bad. Hey, but yeah, this is a dope discussion. PlaqueBoyMax seemed like PlaqueBoyMax seemed like he's going down a one-way road that is going to end pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to keep upping the ante, and it's about to get real unbearable in a minute. So I hope he know what he's doing, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Dope show. Appreciate Splashy pulling up. Appreciate Brian, Laker fan. Everybody else that pulled up, not saying nothing or whatever it is. Make sure y'all hit that follow once y'all done. We do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
That part.
And shit, y'all be here or be square, man. So glad y'all came out tonight, man. On that note, we out of here. Peace.
Yo, you now rocking with classic music. Now what I want you to do is hit that like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Yeah, let's get it.